Hello guys, welcome to another vlog about animating. This is Vlogomator here. Today we are going to just draw several more keyframes of this dog as he moves across the screen here. And here I'm adding these overlapping action as his ears, they're gonna fall. I realized I did just 2 frames at first, they go from up to down. But I keep falling into the same problem as when I'm animating. I get lazy and do as few frames as possible, and then I go back and watch it, and it doesn't. There's no fluidity. It doesn't look very well animated. So although you can tell that it moves, I can do better. We can do better than that, can't we? So I'm gonna add in a third ear flopping here. There you go. See, there it is. And this is something to bear in mind when you're animating, or with anything in life. Always step up your game. You can do one more. You can be even better. And this is just something that I got to keep in mind as I animate. Just got to tell myself forward, add another keyframe. It'll look smoother. It'll be worth it in the end. Yes, it takes more time, especially if it's a whole nother character. If you have to draw a character a whole nother time. But hey, nothing that was awesome was fast. Well, I mean, no. I don't know. Maybe some cool things happen fast, but when it comes to this, you gotta take your time. I actually made a mistake there, guys. Do you see what I did? I didn't put white on his lower jaw. Consistency. I'll have to go back and fix that. You make mistakes, but you learn from those mistakes, don't you? That was something very interesting that I read from that book I told you about. I've been reading Creativity Inc. by Catmil, the president of Pixar. And in it he talks about that you need to learn quickly from your mistakes. So that's what's up. I also like what he talks about story development. We've been talking about story development on this channel a little bit. You know how it's good to develop stories with other people. The more ideas, the more people you have to talk to, the more ideas you can get and the more feedback you can get, which is a good thing when it comes to story writing and good thing in general. Feedback is good, but he talks about the importance of taking it constructively, not being offended that you are being criticized. Rather, I think he says your idea is being criticized, or I mean, not your idea, but the problem in the story. If you're developing a story and something just doesn't feel right, you focus on that, not on whoever's been writing the story. So you focus on the problem, not the person, and you solve that problem. He talks about how they have this group. He calls it the Brain Trust. They get together and they meet as they're working on developing stories. It's comprised of the key people in the company, the directors and the writers, producer, and they just talk. They let ideas flow. They talk about what doesn't feel right in the story, what doesn't work, what needs to be improved, and they get ideas thrown out there. And sometimes they don't exactly, during the meetings, they don't say, this is what's wrong and this is how you need to fix it. Rather, they say, this is what seems to be our stumbling block. This is not what's quite working in the story. So go and try and fix that. And then they give the writer, the one who's working on it, time to go and try and fix it. And they come back and he gives them his new plan, and they go from there. I mean, sometimes they offer ideas, but the meeting isn't really about fixing the problems. It's about diagnosing the problems, at least according to my understanding from reading the book. So I think it's a good way to develop stories. It seems to be working for Pixar, so that's I think you can take their word for it. Pixar has some great stories. One of their stories that I love is, I just kind of noticed it from reading the book, is the movie Up. It is a very uniquely creative idea, and the emotions that are in that movie, at the beginning, that is quite the love story. And it's a short montage, but you feel the emotion in it. Anyway, so hopefully you can get emotion here in all of your animations. Work on the story as hard as you can, and I might need to revisit my story, so I'll look at it, but that's what we got so far. Thanks for watching, guys.